Hello there. My name's Bonnie Young, and I'm a business therapist with A Better Place Consulting. And I know that having this disconnection and the barriers of screens in between us is greatly impacting our teams and the companies that we're a part of. So what I want to bring to you, and we're going to jump right into, is a breathwork and meditation exercise that you can play on any of your Zoom or virtual meetings. And it's designed to incorporate everybody in the meeting. And so go ahead and play this video from the very beginning, and it'll be a great introduction for you and your team. So go at your own pace. This is your exercise, 100%. You can mute, pause, anything that you need. You can play your own music if you like. That's all up to you. What I want you to do first is to get comfortable. You can be seated like I am. You can lie down if you want. Keep your camera on for just a moment before you close your eyes, before you go anywhere. Look around. I want you to take stock and take note of all these little squares on your screen. Put your meeting into gallery mode if you can, and just take account of all of the faces that are here. The faces that might have been hid by your email screen if you were checking your email during this meeting, which I won't tell. But just look into all of these little windows that you get to see, windows into other people's lives that they're sharing with you, that they're going through the exact same thing that you're going through in some degree or form. And when you're ready, go ahead and get comfortable and start taking deep inhales through your nose and exhale and let the breath fall out of your mouth. And on your next exhale, gently let your eyes close as you get comfortable and you settle into your body. And I'm going to start some music, and you can listen to the music, you can play your own, you can listen to the sound of my voice, but you're just going to keep inhaling and exhaling in whatever frequency and depth is comfortable for you. And as you're breathing, I want you to notice how your body's feeling. Where do you feel tired in your body? And breathe into that place in your body for just a couple seconds. Notice when we bring awareness to it, how that sensation may change, may soften, may lighten. And then see where in your body you feel contentment. This could be happiness, but this idea of feeling content is just an extended, longer period of happiness, longer duration of joy. And notice if that part of your body has a certain color or memory as a part of this feeling. Maybe it's your last vacation. Maybe it's just this morning with your first cup of coffee. Any and all sensations, feelings, and even thoughts are welcome. We're just an observer. And then starting at the top of your head, go ahead and just scan down. And notice if any thoughts pop up, and don't judge. This is a judgment-free zone. We're just aware of these thoughts and continuing with the scan into our jaw, our neck, our shoulders, our chest, stomach, into our glutes and our hips, and then down into our legs, our knees, our calves, and finally into our ankles and feet. And if you feel like that was a quick body scan, probably one of the quickest you've done, you're exactly correct. Because the scan was just meant for you to know that you are here. And as you keep your eyes closed, I want you to look back and imagine in your mind's eye of all of those little boxes that you took note of before you closed your eyes. And now I want you to imagine your box on that screen. And I want you to imagine a bright, warm light that's pouring into your box. And imagine that your box is starting to fill with this light. With every inhale, it fills a little bit more, and with every exhale, any darkness, any negativity, any judgment flows out of your box somehow, some way, almost like magic. And when your box starts to be full of this light, you notice that the lines of your box dissolve away. And now you see that other people's light and your light is joining as one. So there's no more divide, there's no more boxes, there's just this big, beautiful rainbow of light, of color, of positivity, of good thoughts, all mixing together. And notice what that feels like. This oneness, this fullness, all being a part of one big box. In this virtual world, so far and yet so close and yet so connected by this light, by this love, by this joy. And notice that you can no longer tell where your light ends and theirs begins. And somehow, some way, this feels safe and comfortable and good. And on your next inhale, drink in a little bit more of this shared light. And on your exhale, see if you can send an intentional positive thought out into this virtual space that you're now sharing. And see in your mind's eye what happens when you do this. And we're just going to spend a few more moments doing this exercise. So whatever else energetically, not spoken, that you want to share in this space that will help you, that will help your team, that will help this group, go ahead and share that now, just through this exercise. No words necessary, no commenting in the chat. This is just a shared emotion, shared desire, shared intention that's not spoken, and yet everybody understands and everybody feels and embraces it. And on your next inhale, notice as you feel grounded by the earth beneath you, whether it's a chair or the ground. Notice how full of this light and energy and positivity you feel. And when you're ready, I would invite you to gently blink your eyes open and make a visual connection with this group, any person in this group. And notice how their body, their eyes, their minds, their face has all shifted and changed as you've all gone through this transformational exercise together. And although virtual, you are one, you are connected, and you are making the world a better place. And for that, I want to thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the difference that you make. And thank you for being here for you and for everybody that's sharing this meeting and this exercise with you. I'll see you in the next video.